Could Jean Grey get into prime LeBron James' head? I don't think so. So I recently saw the Spider-Man movie. I actually saw it when it came out, and I don't want to spoil it. There's like a little bit of spoilers. I mean, I never really explicitly give any information away. There's like one thing, but it's not that important. Cautiously watch this. I don't think I actually give anything away, though. Before we get started, I just, today's like an interesting day because on my flight, I'm in a hotel room right now. On my flight, guess who was also on the flight? Dave Adelman. Kind of crazy. I was going to go up to him, but I was like, nah, he's with his kids. I don't want to annoy him. But shout out him. He seems like a nice guy. Also, I'm in room 607. 67. I know that that's dead, but that is a significant basketball number, at least in my generation. So it's feeling like a lucky day. That's all I got to say. Anyway, let's get into the video. Jean Grey is the, I guess, antagonist. She's not really the, okay, I don't want to spoil it. She's a character in this movie, and her power is that she can basically throw her consciousness into other people and control them, like mind control them, completely take control of their body. She tries to, in the movie, get into Spider-Man's brain, and she's unable to because Spider-Man has the Spidey sense, and he's just too complex of a brain to break into. So I was thinking, could Jean Grey ever actually break into LeBron? I don't think so, because obviously LeBron James is like the most complicated basketball brain ever. He's seen everything. He's seen Game 7s in the NBA Finals, his own son playing with him, the 73-9 Warriors. He's basically seen every single possible thing take place on the basketball floor. Jean Grey is going to try to get into LeBron James's head, and she's going to see Game 7 of the NBA Finals, and she's going to see Andre Iguodala going up for the layup, and she's going to freeze and be like, what do I do in this situation? I just don't think that she'd be prepared for that, especially the prime version of LeBron James. Maybe like a little bit more sentimental 43-year-old LeBron James or whatever, 42-year-old maybe rookie Bron. I still don't think so. But let me think, has anybody ever gotten into LeBron James's head? I've done some research about who the closest people have been, and it seems like it was Lance Stevenson in 2014 playoffs when he was on the Pacers, and guess who won that series? It was actually LeBron. And later, Lance Stevenson went on to join LeBron in LA, so they became teammates, and they kind of squashed the beef, at least for a little bit. Also, Klay Thompson famously said in the 2016 NBA Finals, it seems like he just got his feelings hurt. Talking about LeBron, and LeBron obviously just laughed to that, and we know how that ended. Dylan Brooks, another guy, he calls himself the villain. He parades around saying that LeBron's old. Oh yeah, he's old and washed. He beat him in a series. And then Dylan Brooks later is like, yeah, LeBron's one of my idols. You can't get in this man's head. If anything, he gets in other people's heads. Gilbert Arenas famously has a story about how Game 6, and he was at the free throw line, and LeBron goes up to him and says, if you miss, this series is over. Now I know all the LeBron haters are going to come and say, well, LeBron didn't end up hitting the game-winning shot. It doesn't matter. You know how confident you have to be that your team is going to win to go up and tell somebody, hey, if you miss, the game's over? And guess what? Gilbert Arenas missed. He missed both free throws. And guess who won? The Cavs. And I was also thinking about something. I was like, so if LeBron James is mentally the strongest mind of all time, let's not put it past him that behind Jean Grey is actually LeBron James. In the movie, Jean Grey can only jump 33 feet. 33. I was like, 33. That's interesting. When is LeBron James likely at the peak of his powers? A lot of people say 2018. You know how old he was in 2018? 33. Is that a coincidence? No. LeBron James gave a shout out to himself through Jean Grey by saying, I'm only limited to my prime version of myself. Those 33 feet, I was 33 in my prime. He's actually controlling Jean Grey, who is then controlling everybody else. So LeBron's actually behind all of it. Yeah, so Jean Grey to the 76ers, it sounds like. That's going to be interesting. And maybe LeBron could control De'Aaron Fox, try to get his career back on track. I don't know. That's a good thought. Do you think if LeBron James was had the controller and was playing as De'Aaron Fox, do you think it would fix his career and suddenly go back to being an all-star? I think so. Let's just say all the skill, okay, here's actually a really good hypothetical. If LeBron James has the controller, what's the worst player, skill-wise, that he could be taking control of and would become an all-star? That's a good question. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I already told you what to comment, so that's everything. Peace out.